Right, welcome back. So we are now going to solve the example 9, which you already have seen this question before, where they ask you to draw a box and whisker plot. From my previous video, I already shown you how to draw the box and whisker plot from this example, example 9. So now we are still continuing and answering the question from this uh, example 9, which they ask us to comment on the skewness of the distribution and then find the Pearson's coefficient of skewness. All right, so let's learn what is Pearson's coefficient of skewness. So Pearson's coefficient of skewness has two formula, and we label it as SK. Kita labelkan dia sebagai SK, K kecil. Okay, you nampak, so setiap kali menjawab soalan skewness bermaksud dia suruh cari SK ni menggunakan salah satu formula daripada dua ni. Alright, so it's either 3 times mean minus median, everything divided with standard deviation, or you can use another formula, mean tolak mode. Okay, everything divided by SD, standard deviation. So if you have the mode, you can just use this formula. Tetapi kalau soalan tu tak tanya tentang mode, tapi dia tanya median. So you use this formula instead. So you pakai formula apa yang you ada ataupun apa yang sudah you cari. Contohnya kalau you dah cari median, so you pakailah median saja formula ini, tak perlu susah payah cari mode. You just use one of the formula and you will get the same answer anyway, both formula. Alright, so now we are going to we are going to learn some name of the distribution as well here. So the name of the distribution dekat sini adalah symmetry ataupun symmetrical distribution. Kenapa dipanggil symmetry? Sebab probability di belah kanan sama saja dengan probability di belah kiri, So they have the same area lah, senang cerita, the same area kiri dan kanan. So they call it symmetry distribution, and so the skewness is 0. Tapi kalau let's say you dapat skewness dia more than 0, it is positively skewed. Dan gambaran dia adalah begini, positively skewed. So you can see a very sort of like a constant data here di bahagian kanan. So constant data di belah kanan ni kita panggil dia positively skewed ataupun skewed to the right. Okay, dia berat di belah kanan. Apa maksud positively skewed distribution? Tetapi kalau you nampak data dia berat ke arah kiri, bukanlah berat, dia macam constantly going to the left, maksudnya dia berat ke kiri, bermaksud kita panggil dia negatively skewed. And so the skewness will be less than 0. Okay, the skewness value will be less than 0. So these two things is where you got to remember a bit lah. Kalau skewness dia more than 0, it means positively skewed. Kalau skewness dia less than 0, bermaksud it is negatively skewed. This one, it is just a type of data distribution. Okay, just the name of the data lah. Okay, kategori data yang bagaimana, Okay, so now let's continue doing this example 9. Where I know we have a lot of data here. Banyak sangat. Okay. I guess it's 25. Yeah, tak apa. So all you gotta do first is to find the x squared, the summation of x and the summation of x squared. So basically you gotta do the table. So when you do the table, don't be too overwhelmed. I know it's a very, very long, wow, a very long table there. I know it, but you don't have to be afraid of it. All you gotta do is just make sure you find the summation of x is 1419, and then summation of x squared is 84481. All right, so after you got that, you can find the mean. First of all, we still have to find the mean, and then the mean is 56.76. And then we gotta find the variance. Sebab apa kita nak cari variance? Sebab kita nak dia punya value of the standard deviation. So standard deviation sangat penting lah. Sangat penting sebab apa? Sangat penting untuk dipakai di dalam formula the skewness. Formula skewness. So formula skewness ni mempunyai standard deviation. That's why we do the table and we find the SD lah, the standard deviation. So we have everything. We have standard deviation, we have the mean, and then we can use this formula. But do we have the median? So the median is where kita sudah pun kira sebenarnya. Pada video yang sebelum ini, kita sudah pun kira dan menjawab soalan box and whisker. You know, sebelum nak cari box and whisker, we already found this median, you know. This median adalah bernilai 61. So this thing is from my previous video, drawing the box and whisker here, you know. So basically you tak ada cari mode pun soalan ni, you cari median. So kalau you cari median, you pakai sajalah nilai median yang you ada, which is 61. You tak perlu susah payah cari mode. So you use whatever you have, and then eventually your SK bernilai negative. Oh, negative 0.993. So therefore, as a conclusion, you comment it as the negatively skewed distribution. That is how you comment your data. Okay, because they ask us the value of the skewness and then comment on it. All right, and so we're done there. And so basically skewness is method 1 lah. By using the formula of skewness, Pearson's coefficient of skewness, this is method 1. There is another method. Interestingly, there is a method 2. It's just by using the value of mean, mode, and median. You compare it. After you compare, you can see these things. I want you to discover it yourself. Whether you can see, is it mode? Is the mode is bigger or lesser than the mean? You know that? So basically, this 3 category here will help you to determine which skewness, which distribution it is. You know, so median, please remember, median sentiasa di tengah-tengah. Whatever situation, the bell shape here, the median will always di tengah-tengah. The median will never change. All right, median sentiasa di tengah-tengah. So if you can see here, blue color here, the median is in the middle only. But what changes is that either the mode is smaller or the mode is bigger than the median. You understand? Okay, sama ada mode ni lebih kecil daripada median ataupun sama ada mode ni lebih besar daripada median. Okay, tapi saya rasa lebih baik kita fikir tentang mean. Mean ini kalau dia lebih besar daripada median, bermaksud it is positively skewed. Positively skewed. So gambaran dia adalah begini. Very long to the right. Because why? Mean is average banyak di belah kanan. That's why dia berat di belah belakang. So average constant di belah belakang bermaksud the mean is berat lah. Mean tu dia ke arah kanan. Tetapi if you can see negatively skewed, gambaran dia begini. So it is berat di belah kiri. Berat di belah kiri bermaksud the average is a lot on the left hand side. Therefore the mean is smaller than the median. So that is how we look at it and we understand it. From the shape of it. From the shape of the data, cukup dah tahu sama ada dia bagaimana. Sama ada dia negatively skewed data ataupun positively skewed data. So kita ada pelbagai jenis data lah kan untuk ditunjukkan kepada klien, to the customer, you know, if you are workers, you nak tunjuk kepada colleagues you know, how is this data, macam mana konklusi kepada data tersebut. So inilah caranya. So basically, the method 2, here is the method 2 where you already found your Q1, Q2, Q3, you know, and so on. All of this is from the box and whisker thing. If you can see here, kalau you lukiskan tengah-tengah ni, of course, it will always be the median. You know, as I said, tengah-tengah sentiasa median. It won't change. Okay. So, apa yang you boleh tengok dekat sini, pemberat dia yang panjang, the whisker is longer to the left. Therefore, the distribution is skewed to the left. Okay, it's the distribution is left, you know, skewed to the left because it's longer. The whisker is much longer, all right, on the left-hand side. That's why we call it negatively skewed. Okay, daripada box and whisker pun boleh tahu dah. Tetapi the method 2 here is just by using the mean median mode, is where you keluarkan maklumat mode kamu, keluarkan maklumat median, keluarkan maklumat mean. So from this data, example 9 here, the mode is berapa? The mode, okay, tak apa, pelan-pelan. The median just now is 61. The mean is, what is the mean? Have you found the mean? Oh, the mean is just now, this one. The mean is 56.76. The mean is 56.76. So basically, if you look here, the mean is smaller than the median. Okay, the mean is smaller. Therefore, the mean is in front, di depan, di hadapan median. Because the mean is smaller than the median. And the mode is 66. Oh, from this data, from this data, I already rearrange it. You can see that 66 is the highest frequency there. Therefore, 66 is the mode. Okay, 66 is the mode. So, you keluarkan maklumat lah. Maklumat apa? Maklumat tentang mode, maklumat tentang median, maklumat tentang mean. You comparekan tiga-tiga ni, you susunkan, tengok siapa yang lebih kecil, siapa yang lebih besar. So, you perasan di sini, the mean is smaller. The mean is smaller than the median and smaller than the mode. Therefore, nampak dua ni pun dah cukup dah kot. Nampak the mean is lesser than the median. Therefore, it's negatively skewed already. Itu adalah cara kedua lah untuk pakai. But I would really appreciate if you hafal kedua-dua formula ni so that you know that the Pearson's coefficient of skewness exists in our syllabus. Alright? Pakailah yang method satu lah. I would prefer that. So this one, just in case there's an extra notes here. Okay, inilah lukisan positively skewed data distribution. Bermaksud mean itu di belah kanan dan mean ni berat di belah kanan disebabkan the constant, the average. Mean bermaksud average ya. The average is constantly there. Maksudnya ramai yang berada di sini. Banyak data yang berada di sini sebab tu dia agak flat di situ. That's why all you can remember is that the way to make your life easier to remember things is that di mana yang flat tu, di situlah mempunyai mean. Okay, di mana yang ke arah flat, di situlah mean dia. Di situlah pemberatnya mean tu. Mean always will be at the side where it is constant because it's average. Average means a lot of data is there. Alright, okay. So as a conclusion, dekat sini sorry saya terlupa nak bagi tahu. Let's say if the mean is equals to the median, is equals to the mode, everything is equal to each other, meaning it is a bell shape. Everything is symmetric. We call it symmetrical distribution. And as the conclusion for the skewness is that if there is a skewness, positive or negative, okay, you refer to the median. If symmetry, you refer to the mean. All right, so that's it. I stop here. Thank you very much. All the best in doing the tutorial.